just saw him try to drown him in a fish tank, and
That's the only thing that you saw from that match?
The way he threw him on the announce table, it looked like AI. Like it looked like an AI clip, because no human would surely do that. So. Yeah.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Four Jobbers Podcast. I'm, of course, Ginger Heat, and I'm joined by two incredible jobbers this week because one of them is moving. As we do in the Jobberverse, we move around. But here this week with me are Jason Le Sac Magique. Jason, why are you the Sac Magique? Can you tell the people? You're holding one up, so if you're watching on YouTube, you can see Jason holding up his sac magique, which is magic bag in English.
Yeah,
I can confirm.
I was keeping it in the freezer for the past couple months. It was nice to have a cold sack, but now I like a warm sack.
2
so
months.
I've been putting it in the microwave. Yeah.
Is it scented?
It depends where I put it.
Oh, good God! Keep your magic sack.
It kind of smells like earthy something. I don't know, like earthy beans or something.
Do you know what's in there? Have you ever checked it out?
Sort of beans or something. Yeah,
it's grains, not beans.
Grains, whatever. Yeah.
Some sort of beans.
What do you make beer with?
If you heat it up, heat it up too much, you can start to smell it for sure. That means you went too far.
Then that's why you put it in the freezer, then, right? Just to balance out the.
No, you could freeze it if you want it cold, or you can heat it if you want it hot. It goes all the way, both ways.
I mean, a magic sack is not
all
a thing
the
that
way,
we have
both
over
ways.
You don't have magic sacks in Scotland? You must have something similar.
Like
you heat it and cool it.
Yeah, maybe.
Cool it.
A bag of fish, mate.
Maybe a
fish bag.
If you're cold, if you're hot and you need a cold thing, you would just wet a tea towel and put it in the freezer for a bit, and then take it out and put it on.
That's
and then
pretty much what this is, but it's designed for that.
If you're too cold, what would you do if you were too cold and you were, I'm going to put that on my head?
Put it
just
in the
put
oven?
a hat on. Like, just put a beanie on. I don't know.
What if my tummy hurts and I want some heat on it?
We have a hot water bottle.
Yeah, those are good. This is like that.
Oh, they're
but
dangerous.
It's not, no water. Yeah, this isn't dangerous.
Why are they dangerous?
Because you're not meant to fill them with boiling water, but everyone fills them with
Boiling?
boiling water and then
Boiling?
Yeah, boiling water.
Not tap
water. No. Folk here.
I've never put boiling water in my water bottle. No, hot water bottle.
Scots are built different, eh? Holy shit.
Yeah. I fill them up with boiling water and then they burn themselves.
What's the point of that?
Fucking boiling? No way.
Yeah. It's a thing.
Well, this boiling bag son of a gun is none other than the body from Kirkcaldy, Jordan Deves, all the way from Edinburgh, Scotland, by way of the Kingdom of Fife. It came up today because Jason and I were talking about an old friend of ours, and they were also from Kirkcaldy, so it was in my mind today, the Kingdom.
Why are you wearing an American football jersey?
Oh, I've just completely no-sell that question then. Why am I wearing it?
I'll answer both.
Why? Why not? Okay. Do I miss the Kingdom? There's aspects of it I miss. The beauty is that where I live, I get to look at it every day. So I see it. Sure. I can see it and I go,
from your, near your flat, you can actually see the water.
Yeah, I can see it. So I can look out and I go, does everything look okay over there? Yeah, it looks about fine.
Chris Deves over there, is he?
I mean, he's quite small, but I can see him, you know. And what was the other question? Why am I wearing an NFL top? Because I just fancied it. That's about it.
Is that Randy Moss?
You know what? Well done. Have I worn this before?
No, I just see 81 Patriots.
You did not know that before,
There's
Jason?
No way.
Last time it came up, you didn't know it.
Yeah, I saw 81 Patriots.
That's interesting.
I thought it was Brady, but I saw the number. It's not Brady's number. He's 12.
Randy Moss.
Correct.
You've got a Randy Moss.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a wrestling podcast. But before we get into that, I'll tell you what's going on. Maybe I have a haunted question for the boys. We're going to have an interview this week. We're going to have a guest next week instead. Yane Harrison from MEW, from WWEID, is going to be on the Pod. That's right. Next week for Jobbers fans, tune in. It's going to be happening. We're going to get, hopefully, maybe a haunted game out of him. We'll get some questions. This is arguably the biggest prospect in wrestling in Montreal, one of the biggest in Canada. He's on the path. So we're going to talk to him about that. He's had some experiences with the pros already, but what's it like being an indie wrestler in Montreal and having that weight on your shoulders? We're going to have some questions for him. But this week, Jordan, in the vein of wearing a jersey that is not a soccer top, because your usual thing would be soccer, besides the Patriots, what's your other favorite sports team outside of your main vein of sports? I'll ask you the same one, Jason. It cannot be the Lakers or something like that. It has to be outside of your main vein of
drain the main vein
of sports.
That big purple main vein is my. So you're telling me my main vein is soccer or
your main vein has to be soccer. It's the Canada team.
It is. I guess it is.
The Canada.
Well, yeah, I would probably say if I was to pick another team, it would be Edinburgh Rugby.
Rugby. Good call.
Yeah.
Edinburgh Rugby's the local, that's like the city team?
Yeah, so there's only 2 like professional rugby teams in Scotland that are like semi-pros, and there's leagues and stuff, but like
sure,
big teams that will attract international players. There's only 2 in Scotland. There's a whole league down in England, and I think there's 3 in Wales, and then there's like a whole league in Ireland. But
so the whole island, in all the isles, you're big on rugby.
Oh yeah.
We never went out to watch a rugby game together when I was there. I didn't hear you talking about the rugby.
You wouldn't be into it. I mean, Canada are getting there now. To be fair, they're definitely doing better.
My cousin's wife is on the female team.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Brianna, yeah.
There we are.
And they all play rugby. My cousins love rugby, big into it. One of them almost got on Team Canada and stuff, so they're really good. But yeah, you're right. I don't know a lot about it.
Rugby for me is this. It's similar to wrestling, right? Not that it's scripted, but the atmosphere around rugby is incredible. So I went to a football game when I was a little bit younger, and obviously you buy a ticket and you sit with the other fans that are the exact same as you, and then there's the chants, and then there's the opposite fans will shout stuff at you, and you can't have a beer, and you can only eat at certain things. You can't take certain things.
The food at the Hart Stadium was pretty good, though. I liked it.
Oh, come on now. So it's kind of like you're kind of boxed in, right? And then you watch the game and then you leave. And it's very tribalistic, Rugby is completely different. Rugby, you buy a ticket, you get your seat, and you could be sitting next to the opposing team's fan. You've got a hip flask under your kilt. You've got everyone's got beer and they're passing stuff around, and there's like a couple of stands, and everyone's just mixing together. It's like a whole thing, and then it's just a much better atmosphere to be around, rather than football. I like watching football on TV more than I would ever really go to a game.
Understand that. Have you been to an American football game?
No, I've never been to an American football game.
Okay. Sounds similar to rugby in that way, yeah.
Yeah, but I guess the rugby game is 80 minutes with a 10-minute break. An American football game will be there for like 5 hours or something like that. So
plus tailgating.
Yeah.
So it's a full day affair for one game.
Yeah. I'm getting old. I don't know if I could.
I think you'd like coming to a CFL game with us. Canadian Football League, the Montreal Alouettes.
Oh, the Alouettes.
Alouette, gentil Alouette. Mm-hmm.
It's a faster game.
Jason's a big fan.
It's a faster game.
Okay. Fair. But still the same kind of thing. Like, it's not actually played.
It's 3 downs, not 4. Get 3 tries.
So it's like, and the receivers are allowed to run before you snap the ball. So they get like a head start running.
So
it creates like it's just more action, more fast. It's just
it's
much better.
Canadian football. It's on the rise, probably. I don't know.
Probably on the decline, but that's okay. Just like the rest of our economy. Jason! Speaking of on the decline.
Yeah. What do you want?
Yeah. Van and Holden in the morning. Yeah. I love them in the morning, by the way. Go check out their podcast.
They got a good
GTA
opener.
Wire.
They got a good opener.
Golden opener. We're talking about the guest that we had on here, Holden Albright. Him and Van Landen, another indie wrestler from Ontario, do their podcast, and every morning they have like that same intro. So I look forward to it every morning of hearing Holden and Van With
I
their
want a
little
morning
intro, so.
show, but I want it to be like Regis and Kathy Lee back in the day, more of like a studio-looking show, and you invite people on in the morning for wrestling.
Jason, you're never awake in the morning.
I
Don't you have a job?
actually wake up early always now. Like I can't wake up late.
Like on the
depends
weekend?
what you decide is late. Like what's late? I'm talking about like
For
8.
me,
is
late is
late.
Late is anything after 8 a.m.
Okay,
It's
so usually around 7:38.
okay.
You should wake
That's
up
when you
the
wake
same
up,
time
you mean?
every day, no matter what. No matter what.
I
Unless you don't
typically wake up
earlier.
at 5:30.
5:30?
6:30 every day?
Yeah.
Just
Is
every
that
day, no matter what.
6:30?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, sorry. 6:30. Yeah, sorry.
Half of 6
Oh,
is
yeah,
3.
6, mate. What?
Okay, 6:30.
That makes more sense.
Alright.
Half 6 is 3. I wake up at 3.
Yeah, I wake up at 6:30 because I've got to take the dog out and, you know.
Ah,
And
true. If you didn't
typically
have the
that's when
dog.
I watch wrestling. So I wake up at 6:30 and watch whatever show's been on the night before, you know?
But you go to bed sometimes on this podcast like 12:30.
Yeah, well, that's
You're still waking up at 6:30.
That's my life.
You're a machine.
Solid
Yeah, I've got
5
my alarm
hours.
set at 6:30. It's currently, as we record this, it is 11:30. And we're not even started talking about wrestling yet. And I'm waking up.
We're not even
Part of that is there's not a lot of wrestling to talk about,
Well,
guys.
that's
That's
it.
why we're gonna
That's
get into that because there's not a lot going on. You can see all your favorite wrestling personalities this week. I've seen it, every single one of them. Ask me anything this week. Putting it out to the universe here. What do you guys want to talk about? Hey, what's your most controversial take? Because I need content, and there's nothing happening except for AEW had a show. Only one match is really being talked about out of that entire thing. WWE was on an upswing. There was so much good stuff happening. And then we got the vision. And now the vision has crumbled and broken, and we are left picking up the pieces, trying to figure out where to go from here, both as the WWE Universe and as WWE as a company, probably. And we're getting more ads every single day in our face and getting told that they're making more money than ever. So what is going on here? What's going on? Jason, tell me how you feel.
I mean, I guess the biggest thing, there's always stuff happening. It's just whether you want to talk about it or not. But the biggest thing that's happening
We will talk about it.
is obviously Seth Rollins' injury. I believe actual injury. I don't think he would fake it again.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not happy he's injured. I hope he gets back as fast as possible. But I am happy that Braun Breaker is on his own and he wants to be champion and he's going to be dominant. And I hear so many people saying like, he can't talk.
Didn't Jordan call that?
Well, he said that's what he wants, right? Or no, you said push him, didn't you?
To the moon.
He was
To the
like, break
moon.
up the vision, push Braun. Fucking Jordan called it, man. You made the video. Didn't you edit that, or did Jordan edit that?
Well, that's
That was
after they
me.
broke up, though.
Fucking legend, Jordan. Let's go.
But
There you go.
yeah, I forget now.
But we were talking about Seth Rollins and how there's not a lot going on in the WWE, but you seem to be okay with. You say there is stuff going on. You're okay with it. What is your favorite thing going on right now? What's the storyline that's got you jacked up and fired up more than making an AI slop video?
Nothing more than AI slop, but the Vision storyline is really interesting. I like the interaction with Becky Lynch. With Becky Lynch. With Becky Lynch
Jason
and
Lag, and all I hear is Beth Phoenix.
with Becky Lynch and Paul Heyman when they interacted in the back, and Paul Heyman, even knowing how insane she must feel right now, or how angry she must be, still like resorts to his scheming, manipulative ways, thinking he can get it over on her, and she shut it down right away. I think her like spot in this whole story is really interesting. I think Seth
Was it as interesting before, or you think it's more interesting now because of the injury?
more interesting now. Like before, she was just like added on, like it's cool, they're the evil couple, but now it's like it crumbled prematurely. Like I don't know how long they were expecting to go with this, but it's definitely was going to be longer than whatever happened. And a lot of people
did
are
you want a
complaining
short
that
Vision run, or did like were
I
you
don't mind
expecting
that
the
it's
Vision
short.
to like?
I don't think every
fizzle?
match needs to be 30 minutes, and not every faction's got to go over a year.
Okay.
So I'm okay. I know I'm okay with
We've
it.
seen
And they
that
can
time
salvage
helps
it.
though. Like look at the Judgment Day, right? The Judgment Day started off so
Judgment
bad.
Day should have ended a
time, and all of a
long
sudden
time ago. Long time ago.
But then
They
all of a
should've.
sudden they have relevancy and they're great again.
Yeah.
And you
I wouldn't
feel
say
that
they're
way,
great.
and then they're amazing again.
It's a good point though, because like if you were to bake a cake, if you leave it in the oven too long, it becomes over baked and it's rock hard, right? And it's shit.
Not everything is good rock hard. No.
Most things not actually.
Some things.
But if if you're baking a cake and you take it out too early, it's not ready yet, and that's where we are with Division, right? I just don't think they were ready for this, and that's not their fault. It's no one's fault. It's just a thing that's happened, right? If
Right.
it's an injury, it's a thing that's happened. My problem isn't so much with their storyline, because you're right. The opening of Raw was great. We had a pretty good back and forth with Adam Pearce, and again showing how dominant Braun can be, especially with Paul Heyman. Like with Paul at his side, it's unbelievable. It's such a perfect fit. But then he gave the title over, and then we had nothing. It was a 3-hour show. And I watched it, and I was like, there's one other moment from that we can come back to in a bit, but there's nothing else on that card. And then the one thing that I do care about is, well, what are the Vision going to be doing now that Seth's title is up for grabs? Oh, they're not included in the Battle Royal. So you're telling me that the two guys...
I think that was a good move.
In particular, Braun. I mean, it's good as a story,
Yeah.
but then you immediately, all you do is go, hey, remember those two guys that have been fighting for the title for the last 6 months? Yeah, we're going to put them in the title picture again and make them fight for it. And by the way, nobody wants that, because if people wanted that, they'd be talking about it right now, and they're not. Nobody's talking about all the winners of the Battle Royal.
Well,
Nobody gives a
they're
shit.
talking about how mad they are that it's a bad booking decision. Yeah, I see that.
Yeah, I guess in the other way.
Like Triple H.
I mean, I like the idea of the Battle Royal.
The
I'm not a
Battle
fan of
Royal
Battle
was a
Royal.
great... neither am I, but it's a great opportunity to have anybody
Just
show
people out there.
what they could do. Yeah. And realistically, the title ain't going back on Jay. It's just not. Jay's pish. It's done. The Yeet movement is gone. It's a thing that happened, and we can move on from it, right?
He's on his heel turn sort of
Fine.
phase. Cool.
So, but
Love
he doesn't need to be involved in the title picture for that to happen. So Punk was already there, so it could have literally been anyone. Why not just give me, hey Punk, who do you want to fight against? Oh, I really want to fight Obafemi from NXT. Cool, let's do Obafemi versus CM Punk. Why not? Just give me something that
So
I'm
Oba would
never
win the Battle
going to
Royal?
see. Why not? It doesn't matter.
Would you be okay with
like,
that for
see
real? If
Genuinely,
Obafemi...
if they did a Battle Royal and Obafemi turned up in it, right?
Yeah.
And Obafemi won.
Mm-hmm.
One, it's believable because nobody would have predicted he would have been there, so they wouldn't have been able to prepare for him. But equally, look at him. He's an absolute monster. He would have thrown everybody over the top.
Mm-hmm.
And then CM Punk versus Oba would have been insane. I'll give you another one. Why not book... He's not doing anything else just now. Why not book Sheamus in there? Sheamus versus Punk.
No.
Why not? Why not?
No. That's worse, in my opinion.
No. But why? Because you know that Punk is going to win this title anyway. So I would rather have a match that hey, this would be interesting to see. I've seen Punk and Jay for months. I don't want to see it anymore. So why not
something new?
give me
And then we have to think
different?
about what, right? So agree. Something different would have been amazing. Something fun, something cool. But my only thought is, okay, it has to be heel. And I think that's part of why LA Knight didn't win. Because everybody wanted LA Knight to win LA Knight. But if LA Knight wins, then a lot of people are going to want LA Knight to win the next match. And if he doesn't win, it might be worse. Because you lose the Battle Royal, whatever. We're done with it. No one's going to care about the Battle Royal tomorrow. It's such a quick, pishy kind of way to get through it. Same with like Oba. If Oba comes up, I'm wanting Oba to win now. Now I'm like, fuck you, Punk. I don't give a shit. I want Oba. So it would have had, like, it has to be a heel. And so Jay is on his little heel switch. So maybe that's part of it. But it's just him and Jay again. Yes, exactly. It doesn't get us,
obviously
doesn't get the juices flowing necessarily.
It's Saturday night's main event. They set this up and set matches up just to have something happen or just to advance story, basically, in between commercials. So, and also, like, excluding Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed makes tons of sense to me. Imagine they disrespect you like that, and you're just like, all right, well, you could go in the Battle Royal and get the title. Like, I think Adam Pearce. I was looking at Adam Pearce. I was listening to him.
He was good this week,
and I think he's good many weeks. And if he's ever not good, it's just because he wasn't given something good, or he wasn't told he could go far enough. He could talk with the best of them when he's on and he's given stuff to do. His character's incredible. He's so good when he stands up for himself, or when he's like cowering, scared of Ronda Rousey, but then snaps. Like, when the only time he sucks is when they say go out there and be like a broomstick and just say yes, or like don't, that's when he sucks. But I'm glad he
people
stood
walk
out.
up and they're like, I want a match against this person. He's like, well, then you
I'm
got
going to
to
talk to Pierce. I'm going to talk to Pierce, which is all the Judgment Day's been saying for 2 years, and that's why they should have ended a long time ago. But I like all this. I agree. There's fatigue.
No
there's
chance.
Jay fatigue for sure. Even though every time he comes out and does his entrance twice, people still go crazy for the whole thing. But that's like a live thing. I understand. And
don't do it twice.
Yeah, but they still go crazy. Like, what do you want them to do? Like,
I know. I know. I hate it. I hate it, but I get it.
I'm upset with the Jay fatigue. I understand it because like he hasn't been what he can be for so long. I think he could be much better. Like, we've seen him be better. We've seen him be more captivating as a character. And here he's so shallow and hollow, even when he's good or when he's pretending to be a little bad. I just don't get it. But I'm only hopeful because I think something will happen.
He's not fully one way.
Yeah, he's just like going out there and he winces and goes like, you know what I gotta do, Goose? And like, that's it. Like,
yeah,
I don't know. He's just not fully locked in one way or the other.
We already know he's not the best actor, right?
He's a better
in terms of both of the brothers.
Like many times,
right? But a lot of things have to go right because he gets distracted very easily. He goes off script. He loses his words. Yeah, all that to me as an actor says that you're not locked in on the character. The character's not locked. When he's playing himself and then a little bit turned, that's when I think the greatness was. And yeah, Sammy can break him here and there, but it was really locked on all of those ones. And he was also like bouncing off of Roman. And in acting, when you're bouncing off of these other really talented people, it's a lot easier to do it. When it's just you and Jimmy and the camera.
Even though they're brothers, it doesn't work very well sometimes. Like, between them.
They need to be locked into these characters 110%. Like the characters are, they're a little bit casual. We've said this about Solo and Jacob, for example, where it looked like they were just cousins having a match safely, instead of a blood feud. So that's it's a little knock on some of the greatest workers in the business. So
yeah, something will happen.
There is story, though. Like, throughout the card, there is story. It's just, why isn't it captivating? Why isn't it getting my interest? The tag team championships changed hands.
AJ Lee.
The tag team division continues to fucking be a mess. What's going on with the tag division, guys?
When's the last time it wasn't a mess? When Jey Uso and Jimmy Uso had the belts. That's pretty much,
New Day was there for a while.
Well, that's way back.
No. Well, I mean, they had them recently.
Nah, I don't count
guess.
that.
They didn't do anything
that was
with
forgettable.
them. I would say the tag division on SmackDown is at least a division. There are
it's getting
multiple. There are multiple teams that are regularly having matches, but
and promos and
there's
story.
There's no real story, but at least there's a group of a pool of teams that they can pull from and say, hey, we're going this person versus this person this week, just to mix it up.
They all have potential. They're interesting.
100%. 100%. It's not captivating, but at least you have a division. I can see who they are. I'm trying to name 3 tag teams that are on.
Do it. Name 3.
Raw. Well, I now have one. The tag champs.
That doesn't
AJ
count.
Lee or whatever they're being.
If they don't have a tag team name, they should not be allowed to fight in the tag division. They should not be
their name should just be AJ Lee. That makes
that
sense.
should be AJ Lee. That's it.
Or Dragon Styles. But
Dragon Lee? Oh wait, that's his name.
Dragon Styles. That's his name.
That's his name.
Dragon Lee.
Call them Dragon Lee.
Angel and Garza.
Angel
Dragon and Lee.
There's
Dragon
them.
and Lee.
There's the New Day somewhere. You've got the Judgment Day, I guess.
Yes.
Okay, there's 3. We got 3.
Eric and Ivar, I think, are still somewhere.
Yeah, except for in the Battle Royale, wasn't it just Ivar?
It's just Ivar. I don't know where Eric is. Maybe he's injured again.
I think he needs to be on his own too.
He needs a new gimmick. I was looking at him. He's like, this is a good wrestler. Gimmick sucked for a long time. No one's cared. He needs a new gimmick.
Yeah.
His wrestling is so good.
Big,
He's
nasty,
interesting.
dirty Von Viking. Not working.
Yeah, it's awesome. Be a biker then. I don't know. I thought you said biker. Be that.
No, a biker would be better.
Right. Be a biker then. Fine. More interesting.
But yeah, there is no tag division. So it's why should I care about the titles changing hands when
You shouldn't.
There's not a tag team. There's not.
And
a
it's
tag
also
team
like
there.
we haven't gotten a lot, and maybe this is the idea is to get us more exposure to Dragon Lee, because as of right now, I don't know what to think of him. So
No,
maybe
I
I
think
just
nothing
need to
of
see
him.
more.
Nothing. And it's not because he's not good.
I don't think
'cause I don't
bad. I
care.
don't think good. It's just like whatever.
Well,
Dom is still doing his thing. Dominic's still cooking.
Yeah.
He's
He
still got his
is
titles.
on
He's still running
simmer.
around.
Simmer.
Dom is
Simmer.
on simmer. He needs to amp
Yes.
it up. Like, it's very lazy right now. Don't let it slip.
But
Dom.
he has but like we say that it's super recent. That really interesting with AJ was really liking all the backstage stuff. Boom, that was done. Rusev comes in the picture. Really interesting, really cool. And then it's like, okay. And now I don't know if we're dragging that out, if it's still going.
I feel like they just do this thing where they go, oh, here, go and you've got a match tonight. Oh, how's it going to end? I don't know. Just do an Eddie Guerrero thing. And it's
Go
like,
out there, do some Eddie stuff.
Oh,
and-
all right. So just do a wee cheat and yeah.
We cheat.
Oh, am I going to win?
We
Oh,
lie. We
none of your
steal.
matches are going to actually finish. It's going to be an ODQ or it's going to be like, whatever. All right. Okay. It's getting stale as well. I'm going to say, though, one thing from Raw that I called out to you guys when I was watching it that I genuinely am very impressed with is the development of Maxine Dupree. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say that she should be champ. I'm not going to sit here and say that she is the greatest thing on Raw in the women's division right now at all. There are many other talents that I would say deserve recognition or deserve better stories, quite frankly. But in terms of a development story for her in her way up the ranks, her last couple of matches, granted with, possibly the best of all time, she's been great. Like, her performance in ring, I mean, she's a bit lanky, yeah. She's really long arms and legs.
Yeah.
Watching her do a kip up where her entire body kind of flips round
right.
and she's like arched
It's
and
like
then
this little
stands
torso.
up. It's
It's like this
insane.
big. And then just vroom.
But I feel like she's someone, maybe I'm being really rude here. She doesn't look to me to be someone who is typically athletic, if that makes sense. Like,
based on the movements and
She's
stuff
like-
like that, you mean?
it's not,
Yeah.
Fair.
it's like more,
What were you gonna say,
again,
Jason?
I'm maybe being rude here, but more model, like
I think she was a
sculpted
model.
more. Yeah, probably, right? But like, I don't see her as someone who's typically athletic, but when I see her do stuff, I believe it.
She's
she's
gotten a lot
taking
better.
bumps.
She was
She's
very
just-
robotic, in the
100%.
past.
But I'm really impressed
She's getting
by
better,
her.
like
and
a lot better.
She was a
That-
cheerleader and a dancer before, it looks like. So yeah,
That
for
makes-
sure.
yeah,
It's-
that-
it's,
that-
it's
yeah,
different kind of
yeah.
movement, right?
Yeah.
It's a different
exactly.
kind of
100%
athleticism.
makes sense.
But so
Makes
was
sense.
Tiffy was a cheerleader, wasn't she? A gymnast or cheerleader?
Gymnast.
Gymnast.
Much
Yeah.
different.
But I watch her and I think, do you know what? There's someone who has studied it, has been in and around, the background of Raw for a long time now, has watched everybody do what they're doing, has had a couple of matches here and there, is obviously training hard,
Putting in the work.
and naturally seems to be just appealing to me. Like, I'm just watching and going, this is getting better. Like, you're not having to push it, you're not having to force
Did
anything.
no part of you want her to win that match? Like, as it's coming down,
100%.
as I'm watching, I'm like,
100%.
and I wasn't like going in, I'm like, oh, she can't win it. And I was like, but what if,
What
and
if
that's
she
what you
won?
want. Like, what if she won? And she was, and then it's just because Becky and Seth would now be knocked off their pedestals completely.
100%.
They got to restart. Becky's got to restart from scratch after a loss to Maxine without Seth. I think it would have been fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, realistically, okay, thanks,
Jason, Am I not trying to
Realistically,
share something? Can't
you-
figure it out.
Doesn't work.
The-
It looked like you were going to
best-
share something. It didn't work. No.
The
Sorry,
best
Mike.
thing about like a face run like that is the journey to winning the title. That's obvious, right? It's only been 2 matches that she's had against
true.
Becky. So, yes, we're really impressed by what we're seeing, but we need a longer run. Like,
I guess my fear is like after it's like, okay, she had those 2 matches. Now it's just based on how many times I've been hurt by WWE. It's like,
Right,
well, she
in
had
the
her 2
back
matches.
now.
Yep.
That's
So
you
yeah,
done.
thanks you filled in those 2 spots we needed you for.
Yeah.
You bridged the gap of the story we were missing. back you go.
I really hope that is not the case here, because
Exactly.
I genuinely have been very impressed, and I would like to see. I'd like to see more character now, because now what I've seen is she's got. We've seen her in the comedy stuff, and we've seen her as a kind of valet to other stars, or whatever you want to call it, manager, or just a pal, or whatever. And now I've seen her in ring and what she can do. What I want to see is, can she cut a promo? Can she go? Can she go toe to toe with someone else on the mic in the middle of the ring? I don't know who it is. It doesn't really matter who it is at this point. It could be Becky. That's a tough ask. But can I see her doing that? Or is it just going to be a generic white meat baby face?
Smiling while I'm angry.
I really want this. I
hate you.
Yeah, like this. I'm excited to see what comes of it.
Yeah, I don't know. She cut a quick
4J.
one about, I think, after she won, because she won by DQ, right? And it was pretty bad. So I don't know. We'll see. That takes a lot of work. That takes more. I don't know if
The
I say
week
more
before,
work.
week before though, the promo was better. This week I agree, not great, but the week before there was more in it.
But she doesn't know what she is yet, right? She's learning. But
remember,
remember,
hey,
people were being mean to her or saying how much she sucked when she came out, and Rhea Ripley, I think it was Rhea Ripley, stood up with her, stood up for her, and I made a video about we're not allowed to boo people and all that. She's come a long way since then, that's for damn sure. Like, she goes out there, and if you didn't know her before, you wouldn't question her on her place on the roster. It's like, oh yeah, she had a good match. Obviously it's a different thing to go and have a good match with someone that's not Becky Lynch. That's, but she held her own. It didn't seem like Becky was carrying the entire thing. So no, props to her for putting the work in.
A similar situation in the women's division that we have with Seth, and there was a battle royal, and she ended up in the last 2 or 3. I don't think I'd be as like the wild card, like, oh wow, no way, she's managed to make it to.
It wouldn't be like she has no chance of winning. Like, no, it'd be like, oh shit,
I would be like, wow,
well,
do you know what? Maybe this is the push,
and she can hang
because she gets good crowd reactions. That's undeniable. So
100%.
Now, well, like you said, at the time of making that video, and the video was
never
never put her down
before in the bad way.
Yes, yeah,
or a lot of insults or whatever,
Another thing that happened on Raw, Roxanne Perez versus Stephanie Vaquer. I never thought that seeing these two people could make me bored, and WWE somehow managed to do it because there's nothing going on there. Nothing. So,
and then just when you think you weren't bored enough, out comes Nikki Bella, and then you're like, I'm really bored then.
Yeah. One thing I want to bring up that I saw Dave Meltzer talking about, he was talking about that match, and he was saying how anytime Stephanie is fighting, we're always just waiting for the devil's kiss. She could do it 5 times. She could do it once. It's not only what we're waiting for, but obviously that's a big part of her
You're
match.
right. The majority of people are. A lot of people
are.
are.
There's not a louder part of the match than when she does that move, and that's just the way it is, 100%. Not to say that it's not a good match. She could probably go with anybody. But this match was boring, and the devil's kiss was the best part for a lot of people. And he was talking about how matches are so formulaic now. They're so, I guess maybe because they're cut up for clips and this, that, and the other. You're always just waiting, and they're so heavily created for the live crowd, which I understand. You need to appease the live crowd.
Super spot dependent,
but even the finishers, now we have to start doing them off the top rope because they don't work unless we're jumping off the top rope. And who decided they're all
only
avalanche?
supposed to be mega title matches, though. That's supposed to be John Cena's thing.
No, other people
where that
go
came
off the
from,
top
no?
rope too. Like Cody Rhodes did.
They
one
do
off the
now,
top
but
rope.
I mean, it was supposed to be that was a John Cena thing, where it's in order for John Cena to beat his toughest match after the toughest guy, then because John Cena's matches turn into that finisher fest. But you're right that now it shouldn't be the Intercontinental Champion versus a number one contender, and it takes 5 finishers all the way up to an avalanche.
Yeah, and why? Just because it's a high-profile match, it always is going to take 5 finishers instead of 2 or 1. Why? I would be okay with a 10-minute sick match that was a big match,
With a roll-up, trick the person, caught them
with
off guard,
anything that I'm not expecting, instead of I got the 5 finishers I signed up for. Oh, it feels so good.
But that's what wrestling has kind of typically been recently. It's I need to fill a reel, and a reel is about a minute long. I need to fill a short on YouTube. So you need something that folk go, or oh.
But are they still going like that? Like don't you expect it by now, or maybe it's just casuals that don't watch it every week? Or?
I don't
That's
do
also
that.
part of it, yeah.
I don't do that. But ultimately, if I go on YouTube's channel, on WWE's channel just now, and look at any of their content, there will be 1 million likes on something for somebody falling off the top rope or a devil's kiss or whatever. It's the same thing. We're going to talk about this as well because there's only one match that's worth talking about, apparently. In AEW's Wrestle Dream, we had Jon Moxley versus Darby Allin, right? And I watched clip after clip after clip after clip of that match. There was so many different instruments of torture that were utilized in that. And then I went, oh, wow, what a match that was.
Did you see the ending?
How did it finish? I had no idea because they hadn't put that out anywhere. And I was like, I'm going to go watch it. So I went and watched the match and I was like, oh, wow, there's a spot. Oh, wow, there's a spot. Oh, yeah. Oh, wow, that guy got set on fire and then drowned and then choked out and all this different stuff. Oh, and by the way, he tapped out to a sharpshooter.
Coffin drop sharpshooter. That was it, right? Was it coffin drop sharpshooter or something? Coffin drop sharpshooter.
Literally, he knocks him down, coffin drops. And
who won?
But not even just Darby. So Darby made.
So you saw that one clip of him drowning in the water and didn't see anything else, and so many things happened in that match.
That's the same. That's the
It's just
problem.
because I'm so far. I have to get back into AEW. I have to dip my jump in the pool or whatever because like I'm so far removed that I didn't want to. I didn't care. I didn't know why they're fighting or anything. Like I saw Darby Allin's press tour, and that's a wild boy. He's jumping through tables and like pouring water on himself. He's a crazy bastard.
They have a great story. Like this, what they're trying to portray with their thing was great. But you've built these two guys as they will never, ever say I quit. They'll never submit. They're never going to do that.
Two Austins.
Yeah. So basically, but then you put them in a match where one of them has to say, no, I quit. And then the thing he quits to is a sharpshooter.
Because that's
after the match that had them drowning in water and you shooting people in the head with a real gun, and they're like, "Well, that's
Yeah, no, he didn't say I quit. It's fine. Keep good." What?
The sharpshooter.
And like Tony Khan was saying that when done by the greatest of all time, not done by little.
And again, I would
Darby.
almost agree with that if I'd seen the sharpshooter being applied, and then Moxley tries to get out the ring or get to the rope, or he's like Austin against Brett. He's like blood pissing down his head. He's like
Imagine
screaming.
They recreated it. Oh my god, they get so much heat.
Literally put him. Yeah, he literally put him in the sharpshooter, and within about 2 seconds of it being locked in, I quit. I'm out. I can't do this anymore.
It's just not consistent.
In any other context, I would like that. In a normal
100%.
match.
But after the match that I'd seen 1,000 clips of 8 million different weapons that made absolutely no sense. And it's because what they decided to do was we are going to make a match that we can take little snippets out and post it online. Doesn't matter what the end is. Doesn't matter.
It's true. You're right.
Well,
Tony was saying leading into the match, he had to help book it, right? Like he has the final say on it. But Darby and Jon Moxley are coming to him like all day, every day with what they want to do in the match. And he said he had to like stop them from doing like 20 other spots they wanted to do that were all 10 times worse than what was ever in that match. He says some of them, he was honestly afraid that like they wanted to kill themselves. He's like, do you want to die on national TV? Like the things you're asking me, you are not even just like, you could. It's like you're likely to die. Like I'm not doing that.
I don't think they're scared of
like,
that.
Imagine,
when they go in the ring, I don't think they think of that. They think of how good
exactly.
it could be.
And imagine being Tony, you have to talk these guys down.
I don't
know.
They
don't care.
Yeah.
Like what though? Like, oh yeah, I was thinking that maybe when we go to the match, I'm going to use a machete and scalp Darby Allin. Like,
yeah, I won't put it all the way in.
Have you seen enough
I'll
of these guys? They probably would.
Yeah, probably.
Remember when he went through the
like,
windshield?
What if I electrocute myself?
Or he went through a table, like a glass table on the outside, and he fell off a ladder through it. Like, that's crazy. Like, I don't know. Like, I've seen death matches and all this stuff, but there's something about Darby that's a little different. I don't know. There's something. He's a special.
But that's a draw,
special guy,
right? He is a draw. He is special, and that's part of why we watch. And I think, do you not you have cable TV now, Jason? Do you not?
Yeah.
You have access to AEW then. Weekly show. It's on
the
tonight,
weekly
isn't it?
show,
Is it
yeah,
tonight,
yeah.
Wednesdays?
But like their pay-per-views, I'm not going to pay $60 every time they have a pay-per-view. Like they have one every week. I'm not going to like, there's got to be a better way.
It's now on Triller, right? Did they not?
Is
I
it?
was on Triller getting the IWS footage, and I saw something for AEW. There's a pass.
I think they have a pass where you pay monthly for. All
Maybe
the
we can
stuff.
do like a, maybe it's not allowed, but if it's allowed to do a, little friendly.
Dirty, dirty. Hey,
a little,
hey,
well, I
hey.
mean, it's the Four Jobbers account. I mean,
True.
But yeah, that's what's going on in WWE and AEW. Did we miss anything that you guys wanted to talk about? I'm looking now at Raw. There doesn't seem to be anything. We have NXT yesterday, but again, NXT has a lot of stuff going on, so if you haven't been tuning into that, it's worth it. AEW, I don't know what's going on with them. What?
Cody Rhodes heel turn?
Cody? No.
Well, something happened there.
Yeah. What do you
They
think?
made a
do you
choice.
think that it's going to
They
lead to
made
one?
a choice, and why do you think they made that choice? Why do you think they said go out there and get DQ'd and hit him in the head with the title when you're wearing your sexy little suit?
Sexy.
Yeah. Why did he do that?
Sexy.
Why?
Yeah, I was confused on that as well. Why would Cody hit Drew?
Why did he wrestle him
And-
instantly in his suit for the title?
That was...
I don't hate it.
I can't believe how good he's at wrestling in the dress shoes. How the hell does he do that?
I don't hate it. I like it from the perspective of I hate this guy so much that I don't care if I'm not ready. I'm willing to put my title on the line because I know I can beat him. And like from
That was good.
standpoint, it's fine.
I like that. Yeah,
That's fine. But yeah, you're right. I get to the end, it hits him with the title, and it's like, well, then why would you not have just done that at the start if that was what you were going to do? And is this in your character? Like, it doesn't make sense
now.
based on what. But then are you turning Drew face?
I don't think Drew needs to do anything. Drew could stay put while Cody turns, and then whatever happens to Drew from Cody turning.
Nah.
Or turning I would love for him to turn super slow, very subtly. Subtly? That's a word, right? Subtly?
Super.
Subtle. E. You know what I mean?
Subtly.
Subtly.
I mean, so when is this? This is their match is Saturday night main event as well. So
is Saturday night's main event this Saturday?
No, next
November
Saturday.
Next Saturday.
Second.
November 1st. Yeah. So I mean,
Speaking of
nothing's going to happen.
AEW's weekly show, okay, as we're talking about, I'm like, okay, I wonder what's on the docket for tonight. So there is one big thing on tap for tonight's episode. The bracket will be revealed for the upcoming tournament to crown the inaugural title holders for the AEW Women's World Tag Team Championship belts. You know I love a tournament, so I am excited for that. Because no teams have been announced. Oh, if she's in the tournament, that's crazy. Because we don't know. Will Timeless Tony Storm join up with someone? Jump into the tournament? We don't know.
Again.
The other stuff, though. There will also be 2 title matches as the Ops defend the AEW World Trios Championship against the Hurt Syndicate, as well as Kushida Okada defending the AEW Unified Championship against the ROH World Champion and one half of the AEW Tag Team Champions, Bandito.
Yeah. Yeah, they really like this thing where they put all the titles on, one person right now. Huh? That's a thing in wrestling. It's how many belts can I collect? Or you could spread the wealth and have many champions, but okay, fine, whatever.
And it's funny if it's one person like Mercedes Moné doing it and having all the titles and having the more, the better, because it's more ridiculous. It's so insane.
Again, we have done it with Kenny, though, in AEW before. Like, he was the belt collector at one point.
That's
She's got like double the belts Kenny had, no?
Yeah, but but she's just bought some from like Primark or something like that. Some of those belts are just, or TJ Maxx or whatever you guys call it over there.
Neither
Winners
of those here.
Oh.
Yeah.
Winners.
Winners has
Well,
sick
you've been to
Carhartt
Winners,
stuff, by
no?
the way.
Nah, I don't think so.
We didn't take you to Winners.
Why would you take me to a clothes shop?
Because they have Carhartt for like
Clothes
$10
shop.
a t-shirt, $15 a t-shirt.
Oh, you wanker. Why didn't you take me there?
I'll have to
then?
buy you some and ship them over. Because I
You
was just
are
looking at
the
them the other day and I was like, oh,
wanker
Jordan
of
would
the
have loved this
week.
store.
Wanker.
Wanker of the week. Yes, Jason. That's it, right? That's what we came up with?
Yeah.
Because we're inspired by Charlemagne from the Breakfast Club having Donkey of the Day or Donkey of the Week.
Okay.
Well, he
So
has
we were
donkey of the
thinking,
day, but I'm not doing it every day. So I got a week.
Right. So we wanted something of the week, but we wanted a Scottish term of some kind because we're like, they already have Donkey of the Week.
Well, I wanted something with a
Why is it
W. What
Scottish?
else has a W? Like a cheeky insult, not a mean insult, like a playful
Walloper.
insult. A
Walloper
walloper
of the Week.
A walloper.
Walloper of the
maybe.
Week.
A wallop of the wallop of the week.
The wallop of the week. Maybe not that one. Go
Jason-
wanker.
The
Anyway,
wizard of the week.
That's enough.
You bloody
That
wizard.
sounds good. Oi, are you a wizard? Anyway, was there anything else you guys wanted to bring up on this week's podcast? Because we will be back next week, like I said earlier, with an incredible special guest. And if you haven't seen it last night, I was on Love Wrestling's Quizplex, and I got some questions right. That's right, I didn't get a goose egg. I started it off with one bonus point, which was great, so I was on the board.
Handy.
And then I got something right.
Which
So how
question did you get right? Do you remember?
I don't actually remember. And I had a couple right but other people beat it
You
to
got
me. Like,
Bull Nakano for the
Bull Nakano?
anonyms
I
or
got
whatever
that.
that stupid thing is. I hate those things.
anagrams.
Anagrams
Aniseed. What?
I didn't get
and
Bullman.
acid.
Was it this one?
No.
Wasn't the one with spiders?
I love that you've just got the answers, but you don't remember any of the questions.
One of the
Just when you
questions
think
was
you've got the answers.
spiders.
La Park. Oh, what was Big E afraid? Big E was on Scooby Doo, and each of the guys had something they were afraid of.
hell
What
did
was
you know
Big
that?
E's thing that he was afraid of?
You just said spiders, or
I
you
just
knew?
guessed. It's like, what would it be? Well, people don't like spiders. Jason's black and he doesn't like spiders.
Well, I mean, yeah, I guess I don't like. Depends how big.
Well, the Los Muertos match, that wasn't it. LWO, Harlem Heat. They asked a question. It was like something. I think it was like
In
When did The Miz-
1922.
and I
Yeah.
answered the Miz. When did the Miz start wrestling?
Oh, that's it? Like what year?
No. But I answered it. And I wasn't sure if the Miz had started wrestling yet.
2009.
2009?
I
No,
don't know.
2004, 3.
Yeah, because I think it was a
No.
2001 question or something.
Nah.
And I might have said the Miz.
Oh wait, no, he was on
There's
MTV
no
Real
way
World.
I mean, the professional wrestling career. He made his in-ring debut as 2003. Wow.
Ooh.
Well, I was close though. I wasn't that far off.
Yeah.
Because it's like when some of the questions are like, who is the guy in this movie or this game or in this promo or something? And I'm like, who's a guy that fits into, like, it could have been,
Yeah.
you can stick the Miz into so many different things. Testament to him.
Mike Mizanin.
And also, I forgot to say, next week, October 31st at L'Enfer, IWS is back for another show, and the Green Phantom is going to address the people. He's going to address the Little Phantom, who we've had on this show. Hasher, Hash the One, is going to be in the ring with Green Phantom. I'm scared that he's going to stomp the fucking shit out of him, like, because he's like, "Oh, I'm going to explain
Little
to him."
Phantom's going to stomp the shit out of Green Phantom.
Oh, you're right. Yes,
Just to clarify.
I'm afraid for the Phantom.
Yeah, good.
Qualinet, Zmrez,
Can you pronounce this?
Zimmerzel.
Zmerzel,
This is Maxine Dupree's last name.
Zmerzel.
Yeah,
Where is it from?
good question. She's
Well, it's
American.
good to know that while we were doing the podcast, Jason was just sitting looking up photos of Maxine Dupree.
No, I just
Good.
looked. I looked
Excellent.
up. I looked up her
Where does she
name,
live?
and that was a very unique
And
name.
he's now put her name into the Sora app. There we go. Thanks, Jason.
Do you like Sora better, Jason, or Grok?
I don't use Sora. I just
You only use Grok?
Grok is fun and it's quick. It's like 6-second little videos. Oh, she's Czech.
Oh,
Czech.
because Grok lets you edit an already created image, where Sora, you're making something from scratch.
Yeah. Her name means frozen or chilled. It's Czech origin.
That's what it means. Czech. That would make sense.
Right.
Does look Czech.
Zermzel.
Right, there we go.
Zmerzel.
Well, everyone, thank you so much for listening to another episode of the Four Jobbers podcast. On behalf of Jason, the Magic Bag, Jordan, the Body from Kirkcaldy, we are the Four Jobbers, and we'll see you next freaking week with Yane Harrison, and all four Jobbers will be in attendance, and we'll see you at the show for IWS. I love you. We'll see you next freaking week.
Mazanin.
Zermzel. Zmerzel.
What's Maurice's Quebecois name?